Hey guys, so this is actually the second headpiece that I made. So this one is the smaller one that would be good for babies or toddlers. And I just wanted to show you from the beginning. So basically cut a small enough piece of felt, whether it's black or white or whatever color, and just so that it touches just beneath the ear on either the baby or the toddler or whatever. And then what I do is I just take some kind of sheer fabric, just snippets of fabric, and then I hot glue it by putting the hot glue on the felt and then the fabric and just folding it over and over so that it kind of looks like it's pleated. Now you can see that I'm using the actual glue gun here to apply it because it's super hot, and if you're folding it over and over like that, you need something, and I just didn't have anything handy, so I just used the actual glue gun. And once you're finished with this, I'll show you on the larger headpiece that I made prior to this smaller one what it ends up looking like. But that's all you do, and you just let it dry for a little bit, and it's super easy to do. It doesn't even need to look very good. I just glued the ends down here like this because I wanted it to be tucked in. But now I will show you what it looks like with the large one. So now the next part is, so this is the under part. So this will, as I showed you earlier, this will go under like this. So you're going to paste all of the flowers over this way. And I'm going to actually cut these off and add some long ones on after, but I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so all of the flowers here I got at the dollar store, and I just tried to pick colors that looked really nice together. And what I do is I just kind of trim them all and line it up into a pattern or just in various places that I think they'll look good, and then I'll get to hot gluing it all together. Now just be careful because that hot glue will burn the crap out of your hands, as we all know. But yeah, once you have them where you think they want to be, you just get to work hot gluing them all together. And a lot of people will have the flowers kind of overhanging the felt a little bit more and leave the stems clear on the felt, and then they'll glue another piece of fabric or felt over top. But I really wanted this headpiece to be really full. I was going to shoot a mother-daughter portrait, and I really wanted to have really full headpieces. So the mother was going to wear this one, which was a lot larger, and then I made a smaller one for the daughter. And what's nice about these is you can use them for, you know, outdoor creative teenager shoots, or you can use them for little baby or newborns or whatever you want. But they're super easy to make. It only takes a minute. Get all your materials at the dollar store, and it's really just a really fun little DIY project that you can do for photography or even for whatever. It doesn't matter. So after I've done all of the gluing of the flowers, now what I want to do is I want to place it on a mannequin head, and ideally you should pin it to your styrofoam mannequin head so that it doesn't slip. And what you do is you just, for me anyway, I just like to fill in the parts of it that I feel like are too blank and need more fullness, and it also gives me a better indication of what it will look like once I put it on the head. Now, as far as fullness and all of that, it will get a little bit heavy with it becoming full, and so what I recommend is cutting another felt strip and gluing it across the back of the head, and that'll really prevent it from falling forward. And I'm going to actually share the shoot that I do with the mother and the daughter. It'll be in my Teachable school along with the edit of the images. If you're interested in that, I'll put the link below. But for those who just want to see how to make the headpiece, that's what this video is for. And I do suggest putting that piece of fabric at the back of the headpiece because it will really help prevent the headpiece from falling forward, because it is pretty heavy. And the smaller ones for the little kids and stuff, I suggest that as well because, you know, kids tend to pull on it and you know, a lot, especially the younger ones, will try to get it off. And if you have that piece of fabric on the back, then it will really prevent that from being too much of an issue. So here's the little strip of felt that I just hot glued to the inside of the headpiece on the back. And then what I did was, and you should actually do this before you hot glue that felt back piece, but I just glued the whole little ribbon to the inside like this so that I could easily tie it around and under the chin. So after I was done this, I let it cool a little bit, then I put it back on the mannequin head, and then I tied it, and this essentially is what it ends up looking like.